I'm Reverend Lance McCune.
And I'm Rabbi Andrew Bloom of Congregation Avad Shalom here in Fort Worth. Lance, you know what they call Fort Worth?
Cowtown.
I guess that makes us the Cowtown clergy. You know, Lance, in the morning, anyone who knows me, I'm a morning person. I get up, I start work very early, and around 6:15.
Now, I will testify to that because he will text me at 6:15 in the morning.
Yeah, but you're pretty slow to answer, so I guess you're still sleeping. So about 6:15 in the morning, I take my dog out for a walk, and we're walking around the neighborhood, and it's crisp, and it's not 100 degrees like today, or tomorrow, or the next day.
Living in Texas.
Yeah, what can you do? God bless Texas. And we are walking, and there's a beauty of nature. The trees are quiet, and I start to pray, and my prayer goes up. It comes within. It's around because of the peace, the quiet, the spirituality. And then I get home, and I open up the newspaper. I turn on the TV. I log into the internet, and I start to become stressed and anxious because of all the division going on in our society today.
Yeah, and it's, when we wake up in the morning, we're just that quiet time with God, and then as we enter into the day, it's almost like our values, our Judeo-Christian values, are being attacked on a regular basis with visions of destruction and people being in strife with each other and fighting, and it's a pretty tough time right now.
It is, and we should learn the lesson. In Judaism, every week we read from the Torah a different story, a different parsha it's called.
Right.
And in this week's, we read about the 12 spies. The children of Israel have just left Egypt. They're in the desert. The promised land is in front of them. And Moses wants to know what is in the promised land. So he sends the 12 spies. Each spy was the head of their tribe.
Right.
They go in. 10 of them come back with false reports. And 2 of them, Yoshua and Caleb, come back with truthful reports. And the commentators ask, why did these 10, who are the heads of their tribes, important people, lie about what lays ahead? And one of the answers was because they were only worried about their own status, their own tribes, the tribalism, the individual groups, and they weren't worried about the whole. And that division is what is causing us today much strife and anxiety.
And you had 2 men, which you pronounce their names.
Caleb and Yoshua.
We say Joshua and Caleb. Those 2 men came back with a good report saying that we can get the job done. But usually they're the minority, not the majority.
But you know how we get the job done? Because people ask us all the time, both of us, we've been talking about this, where is God? In all the strife, where is God? God is within us.
Right.
God has given us free will. It is up to us to bring about this calmness, to bring about this peace. And the way we do it in Judaism, I think the way we do it in all humanity, morality, is through mitzvot, through performing of commandments towards other men, mankind, and towards God. Because when we do that, we bring about peace.
That's right. That's right. And we would say, love thy neighbor as thyself.
Not only that, I think there's a Jewish proverb. I know there's a Jewish proverb that says, don't sell the sun in order to buy a candle.
Okay.
And that means, in my view, about what we're talking about, the sun is the quality of belief of God in all of our lives. And the candle is the heads of those tribes.
Okay.
Each individual worrying about only themselves.
Right.
And God is eternal, but the candle, the individual worry, when you're separating and dividing, eventually burns out. And we, not only the 2 of us, but all of our community, need to warm ourselves in the sun and take the embers of the sun, which can light twigs and bring the fire and passion of God, of goodness, to others.
Right. And that's one of the reasons why we do this program together. A Jewish rabbi, a Christian minister, is to show that we can come into unity to help our community. Because really, we do care about our community.
But not only are we coming as a Jewish rabbi and a minister, we're coming as friends who walk together. There's a song, don't walk in front of me, I may not follow. Don't walk behind me, I may not lead. Just walk besides me, and be my friend. And together we will walk in the path of Hashem. Just listen to that again. Don't walk in front of me, I may not follow. Don't walk behind me, I may not lead. Walk beside me in the path of God, and we can be friends.
Right.
That's what we need today. We need to rediscover the path of God.
And I believe we of the city of Fort Worth can do that. And we can be a shining light to this nation. So this is Reverend Lance McCune.
and Rabbi Andrew Bloom.
We want to say shalom.
Lehitraot, peace be with you.